Alright then guys, welcome back to the Charlton Save the Team of Sport series. And holy hell, what a transfer window it's been. It has been an incredible transfer window. We'll go through the transfers, the schedule, and then we'll go into the Chelsea at home away game. As you can see by the schedule hasn't been kind to us, but a 7-2 home win against Bayer Leverkusen pretty much confirms that we are actually a Champions League team. We have got Chelsea away to start the season, and we've got second up is Liverpool at home, away at Arsenal, home at Man City. So yeah, it's not a great schedule, but we'll go into transfers first of all before I show you the full schedule. Transfer history. To end last season, we signed this guy, Richard Riel, I think his name is. I'm not too sure. I'm going to be honest with you guys. And yeah, this guy's sensational. He's not 18-year-old French under 21 international. 3.5-star company ability, 5-star potential, coming in from Havre AC. Is that how you say it? For £12 million. This guy will be sensational. I'm glad we can sign him for £12 million. We need more of those players. More of those players coming in would be a fantastic move. Did we sell anybody? No. Oh, I say no. We sold Nico Becks. Nico Becks left. Man City came in with an inquiry for a price for him. He's left the club. Yeah, he's gone to Man City for £135 million. Record transfers. He was good for us, but again, he just wasn't that fantastic. I don't think. Like I say, in 3 seasons, he played. The first season he couldn't get work permit in towards the end. But in the 2 full seasons, I don't know why it says it here, but he's only played 25 and 28 games. I think that's in the league. That's not that many. He's missed 13. He's missed 23 games in the last 2 seasons, and he's played pretty much that much each season. So he's missed a third of a season. So yeah, having him gone is not worrying, but again, getting £135 million back into the bank was sensational. We have spent it, obviously. We didn't get the whole of that. I think we got 100 million out of that, so it's not great. But trying to work on the percentage wise where we can. But yeah, we've spent a lot of money. Spent a hell of a lot of money. So first of all, a £1.5 million transfer. As when you say you spend a lot of money, you're coming in with a £1.4 million player. But again, this is literally just a reserve keeper, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, with my scout reports, pretty decent, 2-star confident ability, got room to improve to a 3-star. Not great, as I say, just one of those people. Raphael's leaving because there's a bid in for him. But yeah, it's just one of those players that just kind of sit on the bench for a while. Just sits there. No, probably will play a couple of games here and there throughout, but yeah, nothing too spectacular. Then we signed Sebastian Palacios. This player looks special. Can play literally anywhere in the middle of the park. Nothing that wide, but in the middle of the park he can play anywhere. 22-year-old Colombian international, coming in from Monaco for £69 million. This guy, yeah, genuinely special. It's 4-star common ability, 4.5-star potential. So there is the room for improvement. Yeah, just will be world class, I think, at one point. So getting in for 69, a little bit more expensive than what would have wanted to pay for someone like this. But yeah, media description is a world class midfielder. I've promised him to playing him in midfield. I did sign him as a centre back, but he does want to play in the midfield, and selling backs allows that to happen as well. So. Kind of goes hand in hand really. This guy obviously we signed in for free in January. Yeah, nothing special about him. I will probably be selling him either in January or next season. He just at Bilbao pretty much the entire life. He decided he wants a new challenge. He'd probably come on, make a couple of some appearances, maybe play a couple of cup games here or there and everywhere. But yeah, it's nothing too sensational. Just nothing more to say about him really. Then we signed Harvey Wyatt. Again, nothing too sensational about this guy. 3-star current ability, 3-star potential coming in from Tottenham for free. Being at Tottenham, being loaned out literally every season he possibly can be. Yeah, 25-year-old English guy coming in from Tottenham. As I say, this guy will probably be the backup to the midfielders we have. You'll see you've seen both of them, Palacios and Riel. He just will be just the rotational guy, just coming in and out the squad. So just have him in it. Just having squad depth really. If we're going to challenge North Front this season, I did want to have squad depth. Then we've got this guy, just a youngster, 2-star current ability. I don't know what his potential is. I think it's 4-star maybe. Signing free from Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, just nothing more to say about this guy. 18-year-old, capped at under 20 level. Nothing too sensational really about this guy. We'll see him in the future hopefully. And then we signed this guy. He hasn't got a work permit, but his value's gone up by £4 million, so that's not bad. He's a 2-star centre back. I don't know, I can't remember his potential, but it must have been good. Hence why we paid £2.5 million to Juventus for him. They've already got £150,000 back from him already as a loan fee. So more than happy to have getting some youngsters in, as well as getting some rotational players and get the first teamers. Then we got this guy, Jonah Marquise, 2-star current ability, 4-star potential on the loan list, coming in from Seville. Nothing more to say about this guy. Again, it's another youngster. We had signed a lot of youngsters for free, or like signing all those youngsters is pretty much £4 million. Is not a bad showing. It not only strengthens, all those players for £4 million. Not only strengthens the current team with these guys here in central midfield, but also strengthens the under 23s or under 18s team as well. If not, they're out on loan, developing even further. And then we've got the 3 big boys that are going to be in the first team. We've got David, Kirk, Gustin, a 20-year-old right back, French under 21-year-old right back coming in from Lyon. 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. This guy will be sensational. We signed him for £64 million, a little bit more than what they paid for him, but again, you kind of got to stick with it a little bit. It obviously will improve, and he can play apparently defensive midfielder for some reason and attacking midfield right. I don't know why. He can play literally, anywhere. A little bit worrying, but he's a decent player. I think will be good. And his work rate is 16, so will be quality. Work rate is important for obviously development and stuff like that. So then we signed Dwight Mcniel from Burnley. He's been at Burnley all his career at this point. He's 27 years old. Obviously one of the only people that probably the only person I know in real life that signed for me this season. Has literally played Burnley almost 300 times with Burnley. So yeah, he can play. He's so good anywhere. Literally so good anyway. He's 4-star current ability, literally any of that is positions that he can play. He's not going to improve much because he is 27, but only for £57 million. I don't see that as a bad signing at all. We definitely needed someone that's going to be in and around that kind of like taking midfield with Traore. What is it, Traore, yeah, and people like that, just in and around that squad. And then we signed somebody that may not be as good now, but it's definitely someone that's going forward that will be good. This guy's 5-star potential. It's a 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. Jack Ward coming in from Norwich. 20-year-old up. Look at that for appearances. He's got 9 under 21 appearances with 12 under 21 goals. Signed for £43 million. Didn't turn it up in the Championship either season, but he's got bags and bags of potential. And if not, we will definitely get our money back for him, no doubt about that. Then they're going on to the selling. This is where it gets juicy. It gets juicy in here if you just hang with me. I'm not going to go through the loans because we'll be here all year. First person to leave, it was Augustine Diaz, 24-year-old. It was £21 million. Yeah. We signed him for 4.1. He wasn't happy. He wasn't starting. Again, 12 appearances, 4 of them were starts. So we just sold him for 7.5. No one really came in for more than that. He was worth £20 million, but I just wanted his happiness to be null and void really. This guy, Jordan Adair, as I say, we signed him for £350,000 back in the summer, where we couldn't sign anybody because we had to sign youngsters as the club's philosophy, and we didn't really stick by it. So they just banned us from signing over 21 players. and we had to sign all these young players in order to please the board, in order for us to buy people that were actually ready-made for the first team. But this guy was out on loan for a number of years, and we sold him for £30 million. As I say, he might have been good. If we kept him, might have been alright. Might have seen a bit more of the first team, but we move. And then another big one. The same day, Alan Franco left. I don't know why he's worth so much. He's just not good. He's 3-star comfortability, 3-star potential, and all that other palaver. But we got Harvey Wyatt coming in. We also got that Bilbao guy. Both of them were free transfers, and both of them are near enough the same as this guy. It will be rotational players. They're both younger than this guy as well. And we signed him for £13.25 million and sold him for £41.5 million to Arsenal. With some potential add-ons, but we'll see about those in the future. We'll just say we sold him for the amount of money that we're getting now, just to be cautious and everything. Next person to leave was Owen Otasawi. I didn't think he was that good. Apparently, scouts apparently disagree with me, but yeah, he came in from Wolves for £35 million last season when the Wolves got relegated to the Championship. We sold him for pretty much the same. We made £1 million profit, but yeah, it wasn't. He said his rating was good, but yeah, we signed Palacios, and I was meant to have him as a centre back, and didn't think I needed Otasawi, but maybe that's hindsight through and through for you. But Palacios will be starting in midfield because we have sold Federico Quintana to Barcelona. We had a bid for him for about £62 million coming in for him. I turned it down because obviously £62 million. Why would I take £62 million when I sold Bex for 135? There's no chance I'm taking that much money. Then he was unhappy that we turned it down. So I said to him, we'll sell you if you want to go. We'll sell you. How much do you reckon we want? And he was like, I want to go for 66. I think that's a reasonable price. I said no chance, 100. And we ended up agreeing on £88 million. Day after, Barcelona offered £88 million for him. So we signed this guy for £5.75 million. He played 64 games in the league for us out of pretty much 76 played 64. He played almost all of them. And that season last year was sensational with 13 assists. But we sold him for £88 million. That's almost over £82 million profit on this guy. Although he's probably the best player I've ever signed. Genuinely, he was and will continue to be a sensational player. As a new gen, he's only 24 as well. We could have kept him, but I didn't want to keep someone that's unhappy at the club. It leaves us with £70 million in the bank. We probably have another player to buy or something in this transfer window. That's going to change his team. And at the moment, I'm looking at the left back slot as probably the potential team place that I want to try to replace someone there. Which leaves the team looking like this for the first game of the season. Dwight Mcniel's out. He's a little bit injured, so we won't be starting with him. But yeah, just got. I wouldn't mind you on the bench as well. To be fair, mate. Actually, no. I want you on the bench, but I kind of don't want to take anyone else off, really. Which leaves the team look like this for the first game of the season. We'll go into the team selection this bit here. So it is Ramsdale goal. I don't think you can get a 4 or 5 star keeper again. So until he drops in terms of rating, it won't be changed there. So it's Ramsdale goal. Back 4, Montagna. Yes, Montagna's still here. He's still starting. As I said, I am looking to replace him. So that is. Don't be surprised if the left back does change next episode. Back four Montagna, Allsop and Bielik still a centre back partnership, and Gustin out wide on the right. What we're trying to do is I'll put the left back in this year. This is my plan. Left back in this year and spend that money that I've got. Then look at going forward is fine, and try and get 2 huge centre backs next year and see if we can build from that. But I did sign Palacios as a centre back, but I thought he came in with all those promises that you can't change, and it was so good. I didn't want to mess with it. And apparently he wants to play midfield, So as a deep line playmaker. So I promised him that and improving the coaching setup. I don't know how to improve the coaching setup. So hopefully I'll play him in his right position. He'll be happy without that. So hopefully that will help. But yeah, I've also sent all the coaches out on new courses and stuff. So hopefully that helps that coaching part. But yeah, that's that. And then Riel, which I'm so happy I got him for £12 million, and hopefully he can turn it up in this league. So them two are in midfield. Riel also is a natural box-to-box midfielder. We had Quintana and Bex, the over £200 million worth of player there, playing the same role pretty much, because Bex didn't want to play box-to-box. He wanted to play deep line playmaker, and Quintana wanted to play deep line playmaker as well. And it was just all over the shop. And now having these two in here, I think that's sensational. But we've got Eastern out wide on the left. Obviously, that's Dwight Mcniel's slot, but he's injured, so we play Eastern out wide on the left there. Traore as an attacking midfielder, just behind the striker. He wants to play on support, which is absolutely fine with me. And then we've got Bonomi out wide on the right. And then we've got Ward up front making his debut. So we got 4 new players in the starting lineup. Not upset about that. A little bit annoyed that I had to change the whole midfield, but again, getting those 2 players in, it will be interesting. It will be something to look forward to. Jack Ward getting the number 11. I'm looking forward to seeing if Jack Ward can make it in the Premier League. I think he didn't really turn it up in the Championship, but maybe his team wasn't very good, and hence why they didn't come up from the Championship. But yeah, we'll see what we can do in this game against Chelsea. Just with a good benchmark as well, because obviously we all know Chelsea are a good team in Football Manager and in real life. So let's see if we can make our mark, as they say. Montagna out wide to Eastern. First highlight of the season here. Back to Palacios, into Traore, back to Palacios. Out wide to Montagna, Palacios. Okay, didn't really do much with that. They break. I think it's going to be goal because it's so long, this highlight. Oh, what a block by Gustin. I'm just going to call him that, whatever comes out of my face. I honestly don't know how to say his name, so I'm just going to say whatever comes out. If it's right or it's wrong, I apologise, but at this point in moment in time, it is what it is, I think. Right, headed away. Another big head. Oh, he's offside, isn't he? Oh, he's actually onside. Okay, that's interesting. Thought it was offside, and that comes from the left back again. The left back doesn't come from himself in glory there. Problems here. So Mount puts the ball in the box, gets headed away. Both of them going for the same ball. Classic. There's the way to Mount. Mount puts the ball back in the box. It's free header, and is that Montagna? Yeah, Montagna just stands there like. You've got to do better than that, mate. If you want to be a starting lineup, it's got to starting left back in the Premier League and in the Champions League, because we are in the Champions League this season. You've got to do something better than that, mate. You can't defend like that. So naive, that defending. And look at that, just no end product either there. I am under the scrutiny of under scrutiny of Montagna. Montagna is he's on the watch list, or the hit list, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I thought it was Montagna again. I was like, don't. Can we have a highlight? Is that alright? It'd be nice to have a highlight, maybe. No, it's Chelsea in that, but good save by Ramsdale there. It's nice to have a solid keeper up for once, I think, and to net. And I think we haven't really got that many. We signed him for free. We've got quite a few free transfers in the max out squad, I think. Actually, Harvey Wyatt and Sunset aren't actually in the max out squad, so ignore me. But unlucky so far. Encourage the boys. Encourage them a little bit more as well here. Hopefully, we can get at least a highlight in this game. Nice away, and I don't expect anything from the game, but okay. Just before making the subs, Eastern. Riel. Ward heads it on to no one. Like, I don't know, the jury's out for Ward. Ward's got a lot to prove to me, I think. But the problem is, we've got the start of the season is so difficult. We've got to kind of like grab a draw and then build on that or something like that. Here, make some substitutions as well here. I think Ishan's not playing at all well. We'll be on. Should Taylor play out there? Kinda. Taylor's a youngster, by the way. We just had we signed for 94k, sorry, from Exeter. Again, that summer we couldn't sign anyone, and we signed a few youngsters. Again, it's got bags of potential. Scored a few goals in and around the championship, and it's worth £25 million. So, see what we can do out wide. I kind of would want to put him out front, really. Actually, we'll put Ferreira up front. I think take Jack Ward off. I kind of want to take off Traore as well because he's not played at all well, but Riel's not played well either. This is where I want Wyatt on the bench, really. Gwen's not really a midfielder, he's more of an attacking minded midfielder. I think we'll make a final change now as well then. Wilbur Bonomi for Reece Nelson. Just because he's, how can he be shattered in the first game of the season? How can he be absolutely shattered? Just demanding more. Got a highlight here though. Taylor with the ball. Runs the team. Oh, it's just shot it straight wide. Unlucky, mate. At least we got a highlight from you, mate. At least we got a highlight. They seem to get a highlight again now. Okay, gets cleared by Montagna. Not very far though. Straight to the player. That's how he's got to be offside, isn't he? I thought the first goal was offside, but there we go. Goal review. We've got to go. Oh, don't want to go very attacking. I want to go attacking. Have we got another highlight? Palacios out wide to Taylor. Drives at the Chelsea defence for the second time. Shoots again. Drags it wide. It's been lively since it's been coming on though. Lively from Taylor. I think that's the only real positive I can take away from that game. Apparently I'm pleased with the result. I don't really pleased with the effort. I mean, yeah, you can go. And yeah, Palacios makes debut. Taylor made debut as well for us. Did he make his debut? Oh, apparently he has. Interesting. Okay, we move. That's fine. I just honestly don't even know what's happening anymore. But yeah, I'll be looking to get a left back in before the next episode, which will be the first Champions League game of the season, I think. I don't know when the draw's made or anything, but it will be that. I think it's the first game's in September, so it should be around this time. Probably that, and hopefully the Carabao Cup third round, if not Burnley or something. But until then, I'll see you later. Hope you liked the fact that I didn't get rid of Bex and Quintana for literally nothing. But hopefully we got a good team. But until then, we'll see you later. Bye bye.